I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No, so I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dreaming, fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona on this beautiful sunny morning. That was Lucas on my elbow right there. I got my CR View cup this morning, enjoying a very good cup of coffee. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see who we have in the chat this morning. Lucas is insisting I show his face first. All right, what do you want, buddy? What do you want? Are you happy now? Huh? Yeah, everybody can see you. Everybody can see you now. Yeah. All right. Okay. Been out playing this morning already, and it's time for a morning nap. Okay, maybe he'll leave me alone for a minute now. Let's see. to the chat. First one in the house was Gracie and Jock. Good morning, good morning. Driving and listening. Have Cheetahs here. Good morning, Patrick. Yep, the time changed for you guys, but I decided to keep mine at 9 o'clock, and so it's an hour different than you guys. I pinned at the top, Traveling on Adventures will be live this afternoon at 2 o'clock Arizona time. So if you're in the area, stop by and tell them that Steve sent you. Good morning. Fangirl Cheryl is here. Welcome, welcome. I saw her in Ava Potterfield's live stream this morning, which is a Monday morning tradition here in the Beyer Ranch House. So we always watch her on Monday mornings and appreciate the shout out. During that live stream, Fangirl Cheryl shared that one of her friends passed away. So prayers for Dick Damron, who was a country western singer, very popular up there in Canada, and one of her friends. So sorry for your loss, and we wish the prayers for the family of Dick Damron. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, but it sounds like he was a really popular guy. Was 91 years old. Wow, very sad. Planning to visit him in July. Stella/Adele is here. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. 11 o'clock where Cheryl is, and very cold, right? What's your temperature up there? Hey Siri, what's the weather here today?
Expect partly cloudy skies today.
80 degrees. We'll take it. I think Cheryl was below zero this morning at Ava's Live. Crafty Travelers here. Good morning, Lonnie. Good to have you. All right, it's noon in Michigan. There's Brene. Good morning, Brene. Blessed to be alive and greetings. Yeah, I have ads turned on for my live streams. There's a trick to not having ads halfway through, and that is to set them to manual and not include them. So that's what I do. So hopefully you're not interrupted in the middle of the live stream with an ad. Oh, that's cool. Looking forward to seeing that, Lonnie. So Crafty Traveler was here at the Ironwood meetup, and she got a glider ride. And it looks like she'll be posting that on Thursday. That's great. There's CR View, the featured channel cup this morning. Hope you guys are doing well up there in Quartzsite. They just posted a video. Tim upgraded battery in his RV. So if you want to drop that link, Tim, feel free. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Movie night tonight. Any suggestions, Patrick? Diane Phoenix is here. Good morning. Welcome. Finally having a cup of Wake Me Up. Good for you, Brene. Good for you. You guys getting any rain over there? We haven't got a drop here. We sure could use it. I know I harp on that a lot, but all right. Got my Desert Adventures cup this morning. Very cool. Oddity. Watched Oddity. Is that on Netflix? That sounds interesting. Ray Crum is here. Good morning, Ray. Was pleased to meet Ray out here in Ironwood. He was out camping with Captain Jack Scrapper. And then they had Friends of the Ironwood Forest had a get together out at the glider port. It was called Meet the Monument, where you could go out there and learn about the Ironwood Monument and get some information. And Ray came out and checked that out. Yeah, Patrick does some really interesting interviews with people in the movie industry. Yeah, that's for sure. Gracie's driving and listening. Yikes, minus 27 Fahrenheit. Ooh-wee. That's tough. You're a tough woman, Cheryl. Good, good. Congratulations. Congratulations to Crafty Traveler. There you go. There's a link to Tim's battery upgrade. So they're full-time. If you don't know, they're full-time up there in Quartzsite. And so he upgrades and repairs the RV. That's their home. And that's what he does. He does great videos on repairs and upgrades. A tease of showers. A tease, huh? There's Sandra. Good morning, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. And I think Sandra's got an AA meeting tomorrow. Is that right, Sandra? Okay, I posted my video. People at the Ironwood Meetup 2025. Okay. I'm not getting notifications on that stuff. I'll have to, thanks for letting us know. I'll have to go look for that. Just Roll With Us is in the house. Good morning, good morning. That's Derek and Tanya. Tanya's definitely the better half. Derek's usually in trouble most of the time. So welcome, welcome. That's great. 15-minute thunderstorm. That's nice. That's nice. Look at that. We got John in the house, another channel member. Angel Peak, New Mexico. He found a beautiful area up there in New Mexico to camp. And he dropped a video on that. So that's nice. Very nice. And John, I took John around the monument. Most of you know that, and showed him around, like Ragged Top Mountain, and carried him around every place that I could show him. And boy, he really enjoyed it. Good morning, Catherine. Good to have you. Thank you. Thank you. There's Lonnie's video right there. And I need to sneeze, so I'll be right back. Ooh. Oh, okay. It went away. Thought I was going to sneeze there. Okay, there it is right there. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Sandra has her AA meeting. So true, right? Yeah, yeah. I know Derek. I've been around him a few times. There's She Devil Adventures. Good morning, Tommy. Welcome, welcome. And Tommy celebrated a recent birthday along with the twins. So hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Merton and Sue had a live stream yesterday on Sunday at 2 p.m. our time. They're back home in Massachusetts, and I think Merton is getting ready to head back to work towards the middle of the month. So they made it back safely, and that's good. All right. So is today the last day of March? Yeah, March 31st. You know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is April Fool's Day, right? I'm curious if you guys have any good April Fool's Day pranks that we could pull maybe on our daughter. We always like to prank her on April Fool's Day, and sometimes Oki will text her and say, "Hey, I'm standing outside your front door. Can you let me in?" And of course, that gets her house running all over the place. She has 3 teenagers. Um, so we're kind of trying to come up with something different. And I hope she's not watching. I think she's working, but I'm looking for a different prank that we could pull on her. Oh, you're healing up from a head cold. Yeah, those spring colds are really tough, aren't they? Intermittent screen freezing, huh? I don't know what's going on. Are you guys seeing it glitching where you're at? Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, Derek's service dog Gunner, they lost him recently, so we'll definitely be there to watch that. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, we got to come up with some good pranks. Ah, smoking toilet, Sandra says. Oh, that would be freaky, huh? Oh, tell Lucas you're getting 10 kittens. You know, that would be funny. Oh, that would drive him nuts. I don't know what he would do. Oh, there you go, Bernay. You got me. Arizona and California may just get a good rain tomorrow or on April Fool's Day. That's a good one. That's a good one. There's Ava. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. How do you make a toilet smoke? Do you put dry ice in it or what? The smoking toilet is fun. Ava, we're talking about April Fool's Day pranks. I'm looking for some good ideas where we can prank our daughter here. You got any ideas? Okay, dry ice and put it in the toilet. All right. That doesn't freeze your butt cheeks, does it? Got to come up with something. Come up with something. Well, what else is going on in April? Tax day is coming up. I finally got our taxes done. I had to call the Social Security office. They actually had a local number. If you try their national number for those folks on Social Security in the US, you're on hold for like 2 hours before anybody picks up. Well, they have a local number here in the Tucson office, so I was able to get a hold of somebody, and they sent me my 1099, which never arrived in the mail. So anyway, I got that and got our taxes done. So I got to send federal some money because I didn't have enough taken out, but that's okay. I'd rather keep it myself than give it to the government. Oh, watch Lily T's video. You decorated 2 toilet paper rolls for eyes and an empty paper roll between the seat and the lid. Ah, smoking toilet. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's cute. We are getting money back. April Fools, right? Right. I usually have extra money taken out for state. And then when I get the refund for state, I turn around and send it to federal because I usually owe them money. So, although federal's not happy, I didn't take out enough money for them to spend this year. And so they gave me a little fine because I didn't have enough withdrawn. It's a visual prank. Okay. That would be fun. That'd be good. That's a great idea. I like that. Oh, you could throw some dry ice in there and really make it look good, huh? All right, we're starting to see buds on the saguaro cactus. We have saguaro cactus out here, and we noticed this morning, this is the one by the water hole, the little buds are starting to come out. Those are flowers getting ready to bloom. They come out as a white flower, and then they'll have red fruit. And then the birds will come in and eat the fruit and broadcast seeds. And then we have new saguaros that take about 300 years to grow. I do have a prickly pear fruit video to share with you. Let me see if I can find it here. But prickly pear cactus also blooms and has fruit. Of course, I can't find it when I need it, right? And so it's fun to watch. Fun to watch the everything bloom. Did I delete it? I didn't delete it. Well, hopefully we don't have any more of these. Okay, hold on to it for a second. I think I got him. Yeah, those guys will be coming out too. So when we go out in the morning, when it starts warming up, we send Lucas out. You know, he wants to immediately go play with his ball. What we do is we tell him, let's walk. And we have a path around the property that we walk that's scraped clean, and we can see tracks of any snakes that cross over that. And we want Lucas to kind of patrol the yard because he's trained to detect rattlesnakes. So we want him to patrol the yard first before he takes off screaming around chasing his ball. So we walk a loop around, we watch him, and we check for snake tracks. Believe it or not, in the dusty desert, you can see a track for a snake that comes into the yard. So we watch for that. And then hopefully we don't have any. I think we had 2 last, not too bad, but we're getting into the season where we have to be aware of rattlesnakes, and that includes even stepping out the door around the house here. Here's my prickly pear video. Ooh, stickers. Let's taste it, see how it tastes. Sweet. Oh, yeah. You got seeds in there. Yeah, nice and sweet. Prickly pear jelly. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, so those are the prickly pear fruit that we see out here. And the critters like to eat those. And you can actually buy jelly made out of the prickly pear fruit too. The highest tax state, yeah. Yeah, I have extra taxes taken out of one of my retirement checks, so it does help. Front wheel bearings, rear shocks, rotor, and brake pads. I'm good to go, Ray says. He had to have some work done on his van while he was here. Yep, got to watch for those. Got to watch for those. Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Have your pension taxed. Now, Arizona exempts military pensions. I don't know when they started that a few years ago, but they actually take it right off the top. So I do my federal taxes first and then roll into the state tax. And then they ask the question if I'm retired, military and other retirees. I don't know what they include, but they're also exempt. So that's a nice savings. So it saved me about $600 on taxes. Wow, 50% for taxes, huh? Now, we get so used to it coming out of our checks that you don't pay much attention to it. I think if we had to write that check out every month, I think we'd be a little more upset. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we've known people down here in Arizona and talked to them during the winter visits, and they say the same thing. It's about 50% tax up there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they sell jelly. Look for prickly pear jelly, and you can get a taste of it. I know, right, Brene? Ava's working and listening. She's one of the hardest working YouTubers I know. All right, I'm going to run my my thank you members, channel members video. And I'll be right back.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. In the desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile, smiles. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand. You're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles.
All right. Thank you, channel members. Thank you. Appreciate you all very much. This Saturday, I took my grandson out to the races. We have a racetrack in Tucson. It's a NASCAR track, so we went out there. Dylan's almost 18. And if you know teenagers, you know that what's important to them are their friends. And so I'm really thankful that he wants to hang out with Grandpa. So I take him out to the track, and we have a good time out there. There's another shot of it. Let's see if that. Our favorite cars are the trucks. They have all kinds of different classes, but our trucks are probably the favorite. Did you guys ever have a tire do this? This is a tire on a spare tire on our trailer. So I have a 4-wheel trailer. This is the spare tire mounted on it to use just in case. And look at that thing. Never seen it. I've seen tread come off before, but I've never seen it rip like that. So it's almost like it blew up. And it must have happened yesterday. We just noticed it this morning. So it looks like I'll be buying a new tire. Yep. Just a few more and I'll be up to 4K subscribers. So yeah. Thank you, Brene. Thank you. You know, it's all about making memories, I think. When you have grandkids close by, you know, we spend as much time with them as we can. Of course, they're busy with their friends and doing their own thing. The older they get, the more busy they get with their friends, and their friends become important to them, and rightly so. That's how they're learning social skills and learning who your good friends are, and maybe who your friends you thought were good friends maybe aren't so good. And so teenagers have to learn that too, right? Yeah, it is a nice track. I went out there as a kid. It was a dirt track. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me out there to races out there when they had sprint cars running on dirt track. And it's got a long history. And actually, Merton of Merton and Sue got me back into racing again, as well as Roy from Roy and Becky's Travels. You know, he's big into NASCAR. And so I started watching NASCAR on TV and online. And then Merton says, hey, why don't we go out to the track there in Tucson? So we did. And that got me re-hooked into it again. And so it gives me a good opportunity to spend some time with my grandson. All right, Sandra, you too. So what else is going on? Lots of blooms coming out. We're looking forward to to seeing the spring blooms. I'm also working on a gate project. I had saggy gates. Yeah, you guys ever seen saggy gates? I have 2 gates on the front of the property, and they're on wood poles. I think I took a picture of it. Yeah, here we go. And then I replaced I'm putting metal poles in place of the wooden poles and rehanging the gates. So these are set 3 feet deep into the ground and they're 10-foot long. So I had to have neighbor friend help me put them in with his tractor. But look at how straight those gates are now. No more saggy gates. Now I just have to put the lights back on. I got electric lights to mount on them. And of course, the security cameras, I'll move them too. You can see that wood pole right next to the metal pole, the one that's really crooked. Yeah, I'm happy about that. And everything I'm doing now, repairs and upgrades, I mean, we've been out here for 20 years. And so things, tend to wear out. And you have to, thanks, Lonnie. You have a great day. You have to repair and replace things, as you live in a place for a while. And that's what's happening here is the gates. It's time to reset them and put new posts in. So that's what I'm doing. There's Naj, another channel member. No worries, no worries. Naj, you got any good April Fool's Day jokes or pranks to play on your family? I'm looking for a good one. Now, I got one earlier about the smoking toilet, and that is to set your toilet up with some is a visual with some toilet paper rolls. That's a pretty good one. I'm looking for it. Nope, she doesn't have any, huh? I'm looking for a good one to play on our daughter. Usually, what we play on her is we'll text at the worst possible time for her and say, "Hey, we're out on the front porch. Can you let us in?" Allergy season is coming up too. You guys probably experiencing that. Look at that. We got Busby Adventures here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. So, Busby Adventures, you got any good April Fool's Day jokes? I'm looking for a good one. Let's see if Siri can help me. Hey, Siri, do you have any good April Fool's Day jokes?
Here's what I found.
All right, here we go. Sneaky jokes on April Fool's Day. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's a video. I wanted a list, not a video. Oh, look, I got a video in 17 days from Patrick. Upcoming. This is what Patrick does. This is the ones I enjoy. He has 8 questions with actors and does a lot of interviews. Oh yeah, something else we've got plumbers coming today to do some repairs on our 20-year-old toilets, so we're going to get those fixed up today too. I've been working on a movie script, still in the outline stages and character building. Nice. Very nice. A fake spider, huh? You like spiders, Naj says. Hmm. You know what? Maybe I should dust off Rocky the rattlesnake and maybe leave him laying out. What do you guys think? That's Rocky the rattlesnake. In fact, I think Naj came up with that name. Yeah. All right, I'll have to I'll have to come up with something there. All right, I'm chatting with an artist and a band this week. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to put Rocky the rattlesnake to work tomorrow. I've got to come up with something. Maybe if I dropped him in the front seat of my daughter's car. Just asking, right? One thing I was going to show you guys too was another photo that I took. I showed you the saguaro cactus is budding. That's what they look like when they're starting to bud. That's a close-up view. Here's where that cactus is. It's right next to the water hole. So we keep water. You can see Ragged Top in the background. We keep a water feature out there that we top off every night for the animals that live in the area. And then I have a game camera, trail camera out there where I capture images, and I'll throw a video out there once in a while, but mostly I get javelina, a lot of javelina around here. But you can see the buds on that saguaro there. That's where that cactus is located. And it's really hard to keep roses going, but we do have 2 rose bushes left, and there's one bloom from that rose. Only 1 rose we have. Okay, Lucas. Okay. Lucas is back. All right. What's going on? Huh? What's going on, Lucas? Okay. What's going on, Lucas? Huh? Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Where is it? Go get your ball. Where is it? Yeah. Where's your ball? Huh? Go get it. What is it? Where's your ball? Huh? Go get your ball. Yeah? Go get your ball. No, he wants to go outside and play. That's what he wants. Busby, that's actually concrete. Yeah, Oki made him. Yeah, that's right. She did a great job. She did, huh? Get a fake scorpion and place it on the dashboard. There you go. Good idea. Oh yeah, I've seen that where they'll actually tie it on their belt loop. That's a good one. Tie a rattlesnake on their belt loop, and then they see it, and then they take off running. Yeah, he's a great interviewer for sure. Oh, cool. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's I built a concrete basin, I guess you call it. It's a square and it's about 6 inches deep and it's sloped going in so that the birds and the small critters can walk into it and drink. It's only about 2 feet wide and about 3 feet long, and it works pretty good. And I have a water timer on it where at night it just puts about 2 minutes, turns on for about 2 minutes, and tops the water off, and then shuts off. So if we're not here, it still fills it up. That's the Tasmanian devil. Yeah. They are tough. Yeah. Those javelina can be pretty vicious especially if you corner them. And they'll tear a dog up too. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, storms. What are storms? Never heard of storms. We haven't had a storm here in months and months and months. Yeah, they look like wild pigs, but they aren't. Yeah, they're actually they're a peccary, and they're from the rodent family, they say, but they still look kind of like pigs. So let's see what happened this day of history. March 17th. Oh, okay. This is not March 17th. This is March 31st. Let's see what happened March 31st in history. Oh, Patrick would probably know this. In 1999, the film Matrix was released. You guys remember that movie? That was a good one. The Matrix. 1985, the first edition of WrestleMania is held in New York. In 1889, on March 31st in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was opened. It's always interesting to see what happened. There was a coup in Brazil. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of stuff. I don't like that website. I need a better one. It was Britannica. Let's see what Britannica has to say. American director Jules Dassin, Dassin, a master of film, died at age 96. In 1992, it says the USS Missouri was decommissioned for a second and final time. That was where the Japanese surrendered in 1945. Jesse Owens died at the age of 66. He was in the Olympics in Berlin in 1936. And a lot of politics stuff, which we won't go into. The first Roman Catholic Mass in the Philippines was celebrated. Not a whole lot, not that much. Yeah, The Matrix is a classic for sure. Yeah, we do get deer here. We get mule deer come in, and I've got a couple videos on the channel that show some short shots of them drinking water. I have a great raw chicken skin prank. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch The Matrix again. That's a pretty good movie. Oh, we got a birthday coming up. 24 days until my 5th birthday, he says. Look at that. Here you go. Here you go, Busby. Yeah, you made it to 50. Well, almost 24 more days, but you'll make it no problem. Oh, Streets of San Francisco. Yeah, I remember that. Not sure what we'll do for it yet. Well, 50 years is something to celebrate, right? I try to celebrate every day. I get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee in my CRView cup, go outside with Lucas and enjoy the morning. All right, let me see if I have a video to share with you. Here's a drone video, which I do a lot on my channel.
In the Arizona dawn, where the desert dreams, my drone takes flight on golden beams. The spring breeze whispers, gentle and clear, guiding my journey through the vast frontier. Up above, like an eagle soars, capturing wonders forevermore. Cacti and mesas from this bird's eye view, in colors vivid under skies so blue. Flying my drone on this fresh spring day, sunshine gilding shot a tale in this tapestry where wonders prevail. The thrill of seeing the world anew, a journey of discovery in every view. This morning unfolds its promise bright. My drone and I revel in the light. In the Arizona desert, vast and grand, we've captured magic hand in hand.
There you go. That's my most recent drone video. I just take off right from the front porch of the house and head out, follow the road out to the west towards Ragged Top Mountain out there. And we live just almost at the end of the paved road. So it's a perfect place to fly and also to go out and wander around the monument. Everybody wishing Busby happy birthday. All right, premiere coming up at 4 o'clock. And if you have that link, feel free to post it, Tanya. Yeah, we will see you later. That's for sure. Let me see if I can find it. YouTube. Just roll with it. There's the, okay. Nope, that's somebody else's channel. Well, I didn't realize there are other people out there with the same channel name, but if you want to drop the link, thank you. Appreciate it very much. Anyway, check out Just Roll With It, and we'll be over there to see the premiere later on today. All right, folks, thanks very much for being here today. And we'll see you next time.
Wake up to a brand new day. Smile at the sun's warm ray. Greet the world with open arms. Spread good vibes and charms. Kind words change the scene. Make life feel like a dream. Help someone who's in need. Plant a little kindness seed. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. Together we can make it. Love's the way to fake it. Leave a little joy behind. In every heart you'll find. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment real. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment